Welcome, welcome. I'm just adjusting some stuff. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for waiting. Hello, hello. Hi, me. How are you guys? Oops. Everything is moving. Hello, hello. Have you had a good day? Yeah, it was good. I was only there for virtually an hour. But it was really nice to see the con and like see people. Hi, me. I got to meet Aitomos. I got to meet friends. I got to meet new people. I got to meet people that have seen me collab with like their Oshis, so that was really nice. And yeah. It was a really good experience. I hope I can go next year as a guest. Or even just go in general, you know? Oh, you got tacos, nice. Ah, thank you for the super, thank you. Do I have my head? Oh, nice, the head pads are working. Thank you. Yeah, I was a bit scared no one was gonna line up, but then people did, and I was like, whoa. And I think that was the most scary thing about it, was like thinking about like, oh, what if no one shows up? What am I gonna do? And then I would have felt really bad wasting the booth's time, but everything worked out nicely. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think it was what I imagined, a meet and greet. And I was just trying to say hello to everyone coming past the booth and lining up. And so that was really fun. Hello. Welcome in. Yeah, take that. Yeah, I definitely... How would you say it? I definitely... What word do you use? I proved myself wrong, I think. Yeah. Just me. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I was saying hello. There was like a few people lining up, I think, for something at the booth, and I was saying hello, and I was like, scan my code, and you get a free techie, and then I was scanning. I guess, yeah, gratifying. I think it was more proving myself wrong in my self-doubt. So I'm glad that I did it. Yeah. Yeah, but good validation. Yeah, it's probably a good point. Yeah. Yeah. So it was really cute too. So they were like, I think the term is like walkers, like people who are walking around with like the iPads and stuff like that for other VTubers, and they would bring up the VTubers to where I was and like get them to say hello. And all I could think about is like, this is like when the owners of like dogs at a pet, like at a dog park, bringing up their dogs to visit and say hello to other dogs. Yeah, it just sort of reminded me of the way that they just brought up these iPads, like, oh, there's another VTuber on the screen. And then we're just standing there going, hello, nice to meet you. It was very cute. I'm sorry, she's usually on good. She's usually so good with people, yeah. Yeah, look, another VTuber, like, yeah. It was really cute, actually. And then someone recognized me, like, when they brought up. I don't know if they were like, oh, Walker, bring me to Aimee, or if it was just a coincidence. But I was like, oh! And then I met some new people, and that was really nice. The time I saw the robot VTuber trail, another on to have a face-to-face was funny too. Ah! Who did you meet? I met I met Mie, I met I thought I had a mistake of identity. I thought I met someone, and then I messaged them. They're like, I'm not at Offkaya Aimee, and I was like, oh, oops. I don't know if I should say the other names because I don't know if they wanted anonymity or if they were going or not. So I don't know if I should say it, but I did meet some other VTuber friends, and it was very cute. So I got to say hello. Yeah. I recognized the voice and I was like, I think I know who that is. I couldn't see the name tag properly because it was a bit blurry on my end, but then I was like, oh, I think I know who that is, and then I messaged them. They're like, no, that wasn't me, and I was like, but hopefully I might just have to like reach out to who else I think it is and be like, was it you? I'm sorry. But I did make friends there, so that was very nice. I met Penguin, the Aitomo. I met Penguin. I met some of Mia's her chat, so that was nice, and they were saying like thank you for being friends with Mia and stuff, and I was like, yeah. And then there was like some just other people that come up and were just saying hello. I think they knew me from other streams that I've been in, so they would, because then I said hi me, and then they said hi me, and I was like, wah! Yeah. I was really cute, and I think because I was like half asleep and half excited. Not half, I was very excited, but I was like on adrenaline, and I kind of forgot like how should I prepare myself to say hello and things like that. And then I realized, oh wait, yeah, I don't, because I was just going hello, but I should have said hi me. Luckily it didn't get to the point where I needed to start singing, so that was kind of good, I guess. What was his suit like? It was like a blue suit. It was and then he had the Aimee shirt on. Yeah. Penguin did bow and said this is from Nomi, and I did get a bow. It was a grey suit. Was it blue? Wasn't it like a light blue suit? Oh, it must be like a grey blue. Sorry, I thought it was like a blue. I was just gonna sing City Escape because I couldn't think. I'm like, how do I get people? Because the booth people were like, oh, you can just start yelling at people to come over, and I was like, okay. And then Mia was like, make sure you sing Aimee, and I was like, okay. And then there was like a tiny little bit when no one was coming, and I was like, oh, I should really yell out, and I was trying to say hello to people, and but yeah, I should have started singing City Escape, but I did get a little bit too shy. But I think yeah. I'm not colorblind. I'm just low vision. Yeah, yelling at people. Yeah, they were like, yeah, just yell at people in line to come up and say hello to you. And I was like, okay. I'm just normal blind. Or maybe I should have just said I was colorblind so then I didn't look stupid. But then I'm stupid anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, it could have been the camera with the color. Everything was maybe brighter than normal. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it was basically like, hello. I was saying, hello, hi. I was like, come scan my QR code for a free checkie. And then people came over. I wish I became a powerful VTuber soon, maybe. I should have I got so shy to sing because it was like in this little corner and there weren't that many people. And I was like, am I just gonna be annoying the staff? So that was a little bit, yeah. But they were really nice. The Holy Takeover booth, the staff there are very, 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 very friendly, very nice. So I hope to work with them in the future for anything that I can do. Or just pick a random Generic name. That's a good one too. I wonder... maybe they get freaked out. Ah, thank you. Yeah, it was. I think, because it was the first meet and greet. I guess like next time, if I was doing it, say like for all 3 days, then I would feel like a bit more confident to like maybe sing, and get attention a different way. You know, but I think just for the first time, yeah, it was really, really fun. I hope to do it again. You know. Oh no, you don't have to make anything of my stuff. It's totally fine. I did meet some new VTubers. There were some from the UK that come out and say hello. There was 2 people that come and say hello. One pops into my stream, and then he had blue hair, but I couldn't quite hear his name because it was really loud. And then there was like a girl as well, and she was really friendly and cute. So I hope I can like find them on Twitter. Yeah, they were new friends. And then yeah, there was trying to think who else. I feel a bit dazed. I hope they were really friendly, their staff. Very, very friendly. Yeah, hopefully I can apply to be a guest or something and have like a cutout. Having the cutouts would be cool. Or maybe, you know, things like that. That would be really neat. Yeah, met a lot of people. It was really nice. Yeah, Aimee cut out. It'll be fun to do like a panel or a concert or something like that. So hopefully like there's more opportunities next year. Like everything is an experience, right? So like I know what to expect, or you know, I've got it on my VTuber resume. You know what I mean? It happened at Offkai. What kind of pose would you want a cutout? I always like the generic cute poses of like you know, 1 foot on the ground, 1 in the air, and then like maybe hands like elbows up. I think those are I did the poses if you could see me, my hands up, but I think those ones are pretty cute. The isekai pose. The K-on jump pose. That one's really cute. I did have fun. It went well. People showed up, so I guess that's like the main thing. Yeah, demonstrating for us 3D, but hopefully. Yeah, I should get a shadow plush. That's a good one. But the wait, the Mpreg one. Wait a second. Would that be allowed? Yeah, it's a VTube convention. Yeah. I saw like cosplayers and stuff like that too. But I wasn't quite sure how far my mic would travel if I was to yell out like, "Hey, blah blah blah, VTuber cosplayer!" But yeah. I did. Maybe next time I'll try yelling out a bit more. Yeah, that's a win for sure. Yeah. Oh no, don't apologize. Chili dog. Shadow doesn't even eat chili dogs. Where's Offkai? I believe LA in America. Yeah, next time we'll sing for sure, I think. Sing and yell out a lot more. Oh, San Jose? Oh, okay. San Jose. There you go. I don't know where that is. Is that LA? For sure, I think. Classic Aimee quote. Yeah, I definitely want to go next year. It was I know that the meet and greet was very last minute. But I think I'm still happy I got to experience the opportunity for going virtually to Offkai at a meet and greet with Holy Takeover, because I think I was talking with a few people, and like not being able to go to Offkai and things like that is like super FOMO, especially for VTubers, right? Because it's you know, con about VTubers. And I think I think like having like the validation of like knowing that you are able to make something of yourself and be invited to things and be a part of something, even if it's a small meet and greet, is a big win, I think. Pingus. Oh, thank you for the super. Thank you.
Glad you had fun with your meet and greet.
Yes, thank you.
I went to Offkai last year, but not this year. It would have been fun to meet you and nerd out about Shadow.
It would have been really fun. Maybe next time, yeah? And I'm sure there'll be other opportunities throughout the year for things, so who knows what will happen in the future. But yeah, hopefully I can give like more notice, because I know America is a pretty big country and people come from different like, states, and you know, if some are from Canada or South America or Europe, or you know, things like that. So I would definitely like to give people like the Aitomos more time to organize things if that's something that they wanted to do, but not just to meet me, but to meet other, you know, Oshis or friends to meet up with and things like that. You know what I mean? Like the worldwide. Yeah, I would love to go to more cons. I've now gotten the taste of it, and now I want more. You know? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, if you knew earlier, yeah. Yeah, definitely. What con next? Ooh, I don't know. What cons are there? If I could go to a con that you could go to, what would it be? I think Axe is something. I don't know if Axe is just purely anime, if they have VTubers there. I need more power. Yeah. She hungers for the QR skins. Sarkon? Oh, my favorite! Hey Kay, welcome! How you doing, Marine, as well? Vexpo? What's Vexpo? Sonic Expo! Ooh, that could be fun. Are you planning to go? There's 2 in 1 year, right? What's the one that everyone goes to? You going next year either way? Ah, sick. Smash? Oh yeah, true. I emailed Smash at the beginning of the year and I was like, hi, I would like to apply as a content creator guest as a VTuber. Thank you. And they were like, try again next year, kid. And I was like, okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. I will apply next year. Smash is a Sydney-based con. I might go. I think I'm gonna go with friends just one day. And then yeah. And that's about it. I don't have like. I don't think. I think Australia-wise, I don't think many Aussies know about me, because my fan. Am I allowed to say fan base? My audience are mainly overseas, so yeah. But it would be kind of neat to be set up in a booth again, like Offkai. Oh, Vex, yeah. I didn't hear anything back, so I don't know. Yeah. Is that the one in the EU? Heard them? Yeah, it went really well. Thank you. People showed up, so I'm happy. Oh, you're planning to go in both Dallas and Texas? Ooh. wait, it's Dallas, Texas, and Atlanta, Georgia. Kirk is gonna be at Dallas. Oh man, I wanna go. I can't. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. All the Aussie cons are in bloody Melbourne. They're so hard to get. No, they're in. What's that? Animaga is coming to Sydney. Meeting Doc is on my bucket list. What? Why didn't you go to Offkai? Oh wait, Canada. Never mind. Maybe we gotta go to a Canadian convention. What's a Canadian convention? Hard to get to unless you're 1% who live in Adelaide. That's true too. Oh yeah, Adelaide have a lot of cons as well. I think it's just a matter of Australia having way smaller population compared. Oh yeah, absolutely, that too. I mean, I can always hop in members VC and have you meet. Oh, I think I would pass away. I would have to get my nice shadow outfit out. Okay. If that's what it comes down to, it is what it is. Nothing comes to Canada. I'm coming to Canada. Surely there has to be a con, right? We have more cons than Tasmania. That's a good point. Who even goes to Hobart? I'm gonna pass away in the VC. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully I've been manifesting a lot of things, so hopefully more things get manifested, you know? Yeah. I said this is the year of Aimee, so we'll see how we go. Hopefully it works out. Yeah, you gotta meet me before I pass away. Good thing. Anime North in Canada and Fan Expo. Oh, I mean that's like Sydney's got like we got Supernova, we got Smash, now we have Animaga that's coming next year. That's 3. Yeah, I'll keep manifesting. I'm gonna manifest so hard, it's gonna be crazy. Your eye is gonna be pretty well, I reckon. Thank you. I'll keep working hard, you know. I'm gonna first. Yeah. Hello. Oh yeah, PAX. Yeah, that's true, PAX. But it's not in Sydney. I'm gonna go to Melbourne for that one. And Crunchyroll. Where's Crunchyroll? Does Crunchyroll come to Sydney or Australia? Melbourne. Yeah, I love the last. I'm still pissed. I will never get over it. I literally will never get over this. Last year is the first year I haven't gone to PAX in ages. And yeah. And they had Sonic X Shadow there, and I didn't get to go see it. And I'm angry. Yeah, come to Australia. Make it easier on me for one time. Come to Australia. We'll meet and greet. This year, I think I'll go. I think a friend wanna go, and I might meet up with some VTuber friends in Melbourne, just for a weekend. What if do you get a discount if you have Crunchyroll Premium or whatever? It costs you more than it should and everyone's subtitles are wrong. Yeah, basically. It came to Australia in 2022, but it seems like they aren't holding Crunchyroll X. You know why? Because the population is definitely too small for them to like get profit off of like a con. SS Nutganger. You can only survive Australia if it's winter. Yeah, it's so cold right now, it's ridiculous. I mean, We have con season June, July in Australia, which is winter. It's so cold. It's normally it gets like cold. I feel like more July. At the beginning of June, it's still like, yeah, it's cold, but not freezing. And then July is like mainly wet and cold. It is so icy cold. It is unbearable. It is so cold. I'm actively on my way. I am rapidly approaching your country. Yes, come. It does snow in Australia, but only in certain places. I think at the bottom of Melbourne, or like Victoria, which is like, I think the Phillip Island. It's where all the penguins go. And then there's some places in New South Wales, like the Blue Mountains, Perisher Blue, that type of area. It snows a little bit there, but not that much. Apparently where I grew up, Australian penguins. Apparently where I grew up, because it used to frost all the time there and it looked like snow, but because a lot of the trees have been taken away because of building, like what do you call it? They're developing the area from farmland to like suburb. All the frost gets melted away too quickly, so no one sees it anymore, which is a bit sad to think about. Sorry, I'm like trying to get some hydration in. Yeah, we have penguins. Yeah. Because they migrate to Australia or like around the islands and stuff like that, I think. Major down south in Adelaide, we have fairy penguins on a place called Granite Island, which, oh, sick. You have to come visit Adelaide one year. Maybe I should apply for some cons in Adelaide and see what happens. That'll be worth to go. It's way out of the city there. Oh yeah, like everything nice is way out of the city. AB con is out. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the one Doki went to, I think, last year or the year. Last year, right? It hailed for the first time. I'm like, whoa, since 2013? That's crazy. That's over 10 years. Yeah, yeah. They have like the season of like when the penguins come and get hatched and things like that. Hey Peaks, welcome. Oh, I gotta walk across a long ass dock to get to the island. Oh, I see. I mean, but that's nice. Like walking is nice. This is the first year I haven't gone in a while because I'm going to Smash. Ah, I see. We have to go out and eat with some friends and for real. But the only thing, last time I went to Smash, did I go last year? I think so. I think I did. Oh no, I did. I remember. And then, but the year before was like a really shitty year, I think, because was it the year before that? Because I got COVID from it or something like that. Everyone was getting sick. We got con experience now, so you can just say, yeah, I've been to Offkai, and then I just don't need to disclose the details of it. Yeah, doctors. Yeah. On no worries on it. I'll say you're scheduled for a lobotomy, and you gotta come in for a few consultations because I have to locate the brain. Yeah, that was me next, please. Okay. Offkai, I guess, for Offkai. Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. It's a mere $2,000 to fly to Australia. It's literally free to swim. That's disgusting. $2,000 to fly to Australia? I'm sure you have to stop over somewhere. I'm going to show up to Smash and Aimee hands me an hard drive of clips to edit. Yeah. Get to work, bozo. Just kidding. I'm a bit nervous to go, but to Smash, because the other years I have been. I mean, last year I went as Aimee, but as Aimee, I am Aimee, but like my first year as Aimee going to Smash, but as just an attendee. No. Yeah, right. And then but before that I was going as myself, and it was like just seeing friends and stuff like that and doing art tabling. But this year feels a little bit different, so I wonder how nervous I will be. But probably nothing. Maybe I'm over my head. The Great I haven't even seen the Coral Reef. I have to take myself too. Yeah, I'm scared I'll get recognized, or and then like be in it like how do I respond? What if I see Aimee merch? There's a small price to pay for a doctor's visit. Yeah. You just I can speak. Just it's the doctor you trust, and you can only see one doctor that understands you. Maybe. Just try not to. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's gonna echo in the hall. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, that one. Okay, I need to be muzzled, I think, so it. Just don't make me laugh, but then I laugh and I'm nervous. The loudest laugh you can. See who I wonder, just to see for shits and gigs. Maybe I should do it and then see who comes over. Yeah, I could do the warrior laugh. Yeah, the only way to stop it. Yeah. But then I was like, what do I wear? And I'm like, I don't want to cosplay. But then I was like, oh, should I get like an Aimee wig just in case? I'm like, oh, or do I get like contact lenses? Or maybe I should dress up as like Shadow, because I have that Shadow jumpsuit. And then I was like, wow. And now I'm trying to think, what should I do? But then I'm like, but if I say what I'm gonna wear, then it's gonna be pretty obvious. So then maybe I shouldn't say what I was gonna wear. But then all I can think about is I either wear all my Aimee stuff or I wear all my Shadow stuff. Dress up as Sonic, I'll dress up as a freaking freak Sonic, but it's Shadow. That's a good idea. Could lie about your game. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Mix and match Aimee and Shadow. My OTP. Yeah. Scent alone? What would I smell like? Gamer sweat. No, I haven't been called out in public as a VTuber. No, I haven't. I want to wear my merch out just because it's comfy as well. But I'm a little bit scared that's gonna be too on the nose, I think. Any indie devs in chat? We need a horror game where you're being chased by Aimee and the signal that she's close is her laugh, and it just like echoes like. That'll be scary! Don't do that! Her real OTP is Aimee X Shadow. Oh yeah, no, Finny did. I mean, but it wasn't like Finny. The thing with Finny was a bit different because it was just like, because I saw her having like all these, I think like plushies and that with her, and like she had all these keychains on her. I was like, wow, Sonic fan, and we like coincidentally sitting next to each other, and I thought we were just gonna have a casual bonding conversation, and then she was like, oh, can I add you on Twitter? And then I got a bit nervous, and I think I introduced myself as Aimee. I was like, because then I panicked for a second. I'm like, I don't know what name to say, and then I introduced myself as Aimee, and then oh, take KK, thank you. And then she's like, I was like, oh yeah, my Twitter is this, and then she brought it up. She's like, oh, I'm already following you. I was like, So I think it was a little bit different. It wasn't like, oh, you sound familiar, or things like that. Yeah, take KK. Yeah, she was like, when we put it, I was like, I could really play the cool Sonic person that just casually goes to the theater and you know, watches Sonic and not mention that I have socials or anything like that. But then I crumbled too quickly. Yeah, it was a super like a I've never seen, that feels like a 1 in a million thing to happen kind of thing, you know. Echolocation. Good grief. You wear your match out, nobody calls me a VTuber. Sorry, I didn't mean to yawn while reading that. That was a bit rude of me. I'm yawning because I'm tired, not because I'm bored. Has anyone been like, whoa, you're an Aimee fan? You're an Aitomo? But no one calls you a VTuber. You know what? Maybe they shouldn't assume. Maybe you are actually Aimee. Who knows? Got the yeah, I did yesterday I was having not feeling 100%, and I had a nap. I think it was like 6:30 p.m. I had a nap, and then I woke up and it was like 9:30, and I was like, oh gosh dang, I have to have dinner now. And then I was like, oh, I'm pretty awake, and then I ended up staying up until I think 3 a.m. or almost 4, because I was like, I'm so nervous and excited, I don't think I can sleep. And then I finally slept, and then it was time to wake up for the meet and greet. And I was like, dang it, I'm really sleepy, because I think I forced myself to wake up from like a deep REM sleep. And then that's like the worst thing, right? Because then it makes you more groggy. But then when I started to... When they showed the camera, I was like, okay, is this for real? Wake up now, Aimee. And then I was awake. And then as soon as the meet and greet ended, I was doing a bit of admin stuff. And then the adrenaline from that was... I crashed, and then I was like, I need to sleep a little bit before the next stream.
Oh, it's cool that you're Aitomo. You sound a lot like Aimee thought.
Yeah, I wonder if I could be like, yeah, I'm like the 1% of female Aitomos. I wonder if I could get away with it. Maybe I need to like put in a different voice. Heart burn out. Yeah. Today has been a very good day. I'm very happy. I didn't, yeah, because it was pure adrenaline. Like it was. I think also a lot of jobs that I've had as well, like, you know, very retail-y, or like working with my parents, and you got to talk to customers and you got to like switch on really quickly. Same with VTubing. Like when you start stream, like I can't imagine just sitting here like, oh hey guys, like what's up, I'm tired, and like not be active, you know. Yeah, I'm actually Nomi. I might have to say it, but then if I say, but no, what? Yeah, I could just say I'm Nomi. Yeah, come out, female Aitomos. I know you're lurking somewhere. Besides Nomi. You can do a good Aussie accent? Alright. Nomi now Australian. There we go. That's true. Can you learn to mimic my laugh, Nomi? So then you could be like my double? Or singular female Aitomos. Hi, welcome in. Every female Aitomo comes out. Hi, I'm Nomi. I get the giggles way too easily, so that's very true. I know someone will be like, look, there's a shadow something over there, and I'll be like, man! My eyes will light up. The body double for the president. No one can do an Aussie accent because everyone copies the Melbourne accent, which isn't a good accent. I feel like everyone tries to do like the Crocodile Dundee accent. Oh, you came and visited Offkai! Nice! Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Thank you for following me too. Yay! Thank you. I hope you had fun at Offkai. Did someone say shadow? Yeah. Is that a hedgehog? Would be given. Goodness. Yeah. Crikey, mate. Yeah. That too. Yeah, I feel like everyone... Well, Aura's pretty good at like the Bergen accent. Every time we talk, she's like, hey, what? Hey, mate, how you going? Munching, I'm having some, peach... white peach jasmine tea. I'm not munching on anything yet. A whole string Bergen or a Bergen accent challenge. You gonna share? Do you want some? The liquid munch? Does it sound crunchy? I think it's the bottle. Okay, open wide. That was disgusting. I'm sorry. I was trying to be funny. Yes, ma'am. No. Oh, goodness. Yeah, like a mama bird. Yeah. I should have put the mask on for that one, I think. Which one is it? Don't push everyone up next. Okay. The joke has gone too far now. Did you just spin? What a look! There was like a 50% chance I was gonna choke. I'm say so, promise. Spit in the mic comes out the. I would like to stop that sentence from existing. This is why that's the only one thinking. Yes, comes out of the beak. No, because silly me was gonna say something funny like... Never mind. It wasn't funny. I don't know how accurate it is. Maybe I had wrong information. It's okay. It's all good. Like, well, now I thought that, like, the tip of the beak has a hole in it, so, like, it can filter, like, when there's the herbs at the tip of the beak. Because that's what Plague Doctor Beak, like, masks are for. And, I was gonna say... I was gonna... squirt it out of the tip of the beak. But then I decided not to say that because of how it can imply something different. Like, I stop. Sorry. No, okay. I think I had the misinformation. Don't worry. Maybe I'm misleading myself. Okay, it's all good. Anyway. Yeah, like a water gun. That's what I thought it was gonna be like. But I don't think the masks are like a water gun. What else am I doing today? I gotta finish some things I've promised to help for other people that I put off a little bit. So I'll do that after stream. Nothing like strenuous or anything like that. It's just drawing some stuff, and then I need to prepare for something that's coming out this week, and then yeah, basically preparing stuff for this week for stuff for later on. Yeah. So yeah, it's more like an announcement this week, and then something will happen later on. Yeah. Aimee is how hyped? Well, I'll say I don't want to keep your hopes up and then it'll be lackluster, but it's my first time organizing something on this scale, so I hope it works out well. And that good announcement, not a scary one. Not a scary one. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but I don't want you to be like, oh, it's just that. Okay, like. I'm trying my best to make sure I am. I think I was telling you guys things like I don't want to be as Aimee. I have been around for a year, and I don't want to be the one to be in. I still want to be invited to things, but I don't want to wait on to be invited to stuff. I want to be the one inviting people that have invited me to things before. So I definitely want to start organizing more things and events and collab stuff, and yeah, I want to make my own opportunities. Yeah, taking initiative, and you know, I gotta start, you know, being braver and you know, learning, no, being scared to learn to make mistakes when organizing stuff like this, because I think for opportunities that I want to keep having, thank you Siki, so fortune, but yeah, exactly, I think if I want more opportunities like off-kai or different cons or you know, other type of opportunities, I need to show that I have you know, experience in creating things, and not just like turning on the stream and streaming, because that's I feel like I'm pretty good at that already, and now it's like time for the next step, you know, time to like stop saying I really want to do this, and then, you know, feel FOMO or feel left out or feel like I'm not in the right circle for that, or, you know, I want to start going, well, if I want to do this, then I'm just gonna do it myself, like literally just Thanos, like fine, I'll do it myself kind of thing. So, and I feel like I've definitely been like that for a while with other type of projects where, you know, I get scared to rely on others or like commission things, and then I'll just do it myself kind of thing. But this definitely feels a lot different because it's something that I've only done a little bit, but haven't like, I always, before Aimee, I used to always talk myself out of things like that, be like, well, Aimee, like, you're little and your limitations is that you're in Australia, like who really knows you type of thing. I didn't have like any connections, and the friends that like I have now, where like, you know, like it's not that I didn't have friends back then, but it was different because everyone kind of stuck to their own lane a lot. Besides some that are my friends that are with me as Aimee, but a lot of the time, I think when you're small and you're trying to make it, you definitely stick to your own lane a lot. And then when I finally became Aimee, you know, I was getting invited to all these opportunities and things I never experienced before, and then now I'm like, okay, now I've had experience with other stuff and other people's things, and now I need to make sure I can do this too myself. And I think like with anything, learning and practicing like organizing and you know, event management and planning and, you know, rapport and things like that is really important. And I think definitely people that you want to be, that you how do you say it, like people that you want to recognize you, like whether it's like sponsorships, partnerships, cons, other people, like doing things like that, definitely I feel like is now the next step for me. And also, you know, they can say, oh, if she knows how to do that, then she'll be amazing for this event that's coming up that we would, you know what I mean? You know, I don't want to be a one-trick pony with just like, I just stream and sing. Like I want to have more things on my belt, you know? Yeah. And now, yeah, there's no more excuses. Exactly. Yeah, spend a lot of time making new friends and connections. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, now I feel comfortable to like, okay, now I could probably do something and have people go like, yeah, I want to be involved with that, Aimee. Yeah. Like fulfilling as belonging. Yeah, exactly. If you can imagine an event of VTubers, you can manage. That's very true. Sometimes I realize, it's like it's almost a bit, because everyone is in their own bubble and space and things like that, and everyone has their own events and collabs and schedule and time zones and things like that. Sometimes it does feel like herding cats a little bit. It is a bit like, you know, you gotta be responsible and chase people up in a good way, you know, just set reminders, you know, make sure you give them as a lot of information as possible so people don't get confused or frustrated, or, you know, you know. Yeah, take notes, Sega. Yeah, expanding the resume, yeah. Asking for help too. Big projects and plans need more power and community. Oh yeah. I'm learning how to ask for help. Ah, thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. You had a good vibe meeting you. Oh, thank you. I'm really glad. That makes me happy. Wasn't just some random VTuber on a screen just yelling at people, saying hello. Yeah. Yeah, time zones and languages, tech issues wasn't... yeah, that's true, It's a lot to plan, yeah. Learning to say no to. That too. Learning to say no. That's a good... Yeah. I think I've... Out of my whole time being Aimee, I think I've said no to like 1 or 2 things ever. I think. Like if someone says, oh, can you join this? And then, yeah, 1 or 2. I can't... They were really like minor. Yeah. I think there was like a schedule clash, and I've said no. They weren't like, but I not to speak badly or anything like that. But it's just like the reality of things, because I think I want to say I'm very professional when it comes to talking with people, but sometimes you do have like a little bit of like a negative experience, or you don't click with someone or something like that, and then you were like, if they were to reach out again, I would politely say no because of this experience I had, and that's okay, because I don't need to say yes to everything, which is something I'm learning as well, because for me, I'm a people pleaser, so I say yes all the time to everything, you know. Yeah, gotta put, yeah. And there's like no hard feelings or anything personal when you gotta put your foot down. It's just, for this to work out, I just gotta put my foot down, otherwise it's just not gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta trust your gut sometimes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's like, it's not a bad thing, it's just different. You know, it doesn't mean that they're bad people. It just means like, oh, just like as a like content creator, sometimes like you might clash in terms of like what you find good for content, or you know, how you want to represent your community, or how like I wouldn't really do that format, and that doesn't really work out for me, but if it does for you, that's great. I wouldn't do that, you know. Yeah, vibe check is usually always, yeah, definitely. Yeah, setting stuff for content, yeah. Like there's some things like I definitely wouldn't talk about on stream, and then there's some people that freely talk about things like that, like certain things, and you're like, oh, because my fear is like the internet's forever. Once it's out there, it's out there. It's very difficult to like unsay something, you know. So I get a bit like very worried and stuff like that, and I think like that's understandable. I don't want to be in a situation where I feel like I need to say something for the sake of someone else's content, so I won't say things. Sorry, because I've had the heater on, my throat is quite parched. Yeah. Are you guys interested in learning about things like behind the scenes, how like streamers and VTubers like organize stuff? Or is that just like, we just want to see like the final product? We don't need to know about. Very? Oh, a little? Oh, sure. You love hearing about the industry? Oh, really? Oh. I have seen the new Sonic Crossroad trailer. Yeah. I'm a little bit disappointed that it was what the leaks were saying it was, but it is what it is. Oh, thank you. It's mad interesting. I'm like, oh, I wonder if I did like a little like video explaining things, or like, you know, getting the things that I've learned along the years, and giving it as like a free advice video kind of thing. But I always wonder, I'm like, that's probably too out of like my target audience, or like the Aitomos. They just want to hear me yap and play Sonic games. Yeah, I wish it kind of just, yeah, I kind of wish it stuck to video game characters as well. Yeah, Valor, but I feel like Valor has established themselves to be that kind of like breaking the mold of industry standard, which I'm absolutely all for. I'm glad that they do that, and I'm glad that they're the pioneers of it, because I feel like a lot of the time it's one of those things that it's like this secret taboo. You can't talk about behind the scenes industry things, or how things work and stuff like that. Yeah, they're not shy about peeling back the curtains, and I'm glad that they're not. And I think that what makes them unique, and talking about how logistics work and things working out and things not working out shouldn't be, you know. I understand that it can seem a bit like, oh, you don't want to like burn bridges, but I think sometimes like it's good to know certain things to avoid being in a situation someone else has been in that they don't wish others to be in, if that makes sense. You know? I have experience as an ex-corporate, yeah. Only 3 months, but 3 months debut, but before that I was technically there for like 8 months of hell. But let's be real, Shoni would yap about it. Yeah, she's a yapper, that one. But she's so nice. What the heck? It depends how you word things. You got to be very tactful, and I feel like Stronny and everyone's very tactful when they talk about things. They dropped one yesterday. Ah, yeah, they did, didn't they? That's true, like censoring stuff. Some bridges are rotten and not... That... I agree with that, Shiki, too, because there's some things I wish people did name and shame things. For example, I don't know the situation. For example... Oh, take care! Bye-bye, Yuan! For example, I'm just gonna vaguely talk about it. I don't know the background of this. I don't know, like, the workings of it. I don't know the people involved. I'm just looking at someone who's viewing it publicly like everyone else. There was a concert that happened that they couldn't show the full concert because of tech issues. And the tech issues stemmed from people not committing to what they were paid to do, I think, from what I understand. For that, I understand that's someone's livelihood of doing that type of tech things for certain 3D concerts. I don't know how close they are with a person. If you know what it is, don't say names. We're just vaguely talking about it, right? Right? I feel to say things like not... I feel like in that circumstance, it would have been a really good idea. Maybe after everything is said and done and the whole concert is out and everyone's had, you know, their things that they've been working on really hard for. I would then say naming and shaming bad practices with working with, you know, them working with this certain VTuber would be a good thing to protect other VTubers who are looking to do the same type of content or concert or 3D concert or whatever, to not work with someone who doesn't have proper integrity when it comes to, you know, their work ethics of, here is a set deadline, here is what needs to be done, you need to tell me if you can do it or not. You know what I mean? If it's one of those things that it just can't be... I feel like if it's been ample time and they've been working on it for a long time and they just haven't met the deadline because they haven't prioritized their time, they weren't, you know, scheduling things properly, they were taking on more than they could chew, it was a scam, like, I don't know, but I wouldn't want to work with someone like that. And I would want to know who it is to avoid working with them. You know what I mean? Yeah, you schedule things for... Look, for me, for example, I'm working on something in the background. I've been working on this thing for a month to try to prepare for it. You know, it takes like... It's not like something you can just put together in 2 weeks. I doubt that was what happened. It's not personal at that point, yeah. If you get food poisoning at a restaurant, you tell your friends, right? This is such a... Yeah, it's like this, yeah. You would just like, just be careful. Like, this is the place I went to. Normally they're really good, but this one time, or these a couple of times I've had food poisoning and I don't know what's wrong. Just be careful. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, because if, you know, if I was in the future or I had friends in the future that were doing something like that, you would want to be like, oh, I don't want you to be in a situation where you lose financially, you have to hire more people. Listen, you know what I mean? That I wish people, you know, I know they are being the bigger person and they're protecting people for their livelihood, but at what cost as well? Like, they did you wrong, but you have to be protecting them, and they wouldn't give two shits because they'll just get hired by someone else later on and do the same thing. Similar, I guess. Another incident with another VTuber I respect a lot, who had that issue with the PC, the PC artist. I would want to know who that artist is, so I don't hire them for a future project. Because if they can scam someone on that scale, like, I have no hope. You know what I mean? Yeah. There was like a charity auction, and there was going to be a custom PC build, and they needed a PC artist to help with the design of it and then like building it. And it just, yeah, it was that was horrible situation. Yeah. But like, I would want to name and shame that person, so like, people are going to find out anyway, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I think a blacklist and a whitelist is a good, I think, just to protect people, and I think it will keep people accountable as well to not be shitty towards others. Maybe. You found out anyway because I like making lists. Can you share the list so I can avoid? Because who knows? Like, they could have been reputable and now they're not. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe I've bookmarked them and thinking like, if I was to do something like that, I'll reach out. But I don't know who they are. I don't know. Accountability is rare. Oh gosh, dang it. I think people have just lost the sense of meaning to that word these days. I think behind the scenes there's probably like some type of website that has it, probably, but I don't know where to look, or, you know, it doesn't exist anymore. It absolutely doesn't. Like, obviously I'm gonna be vague again. I recently found out someone has hurt a friend and they're getting harassed, but the person isn't saying sorry, and that's really upsetting. Or, you know, they're, you know, but they don't feel like they have the right to say sorry. Yeah, it's really annoying to hear stuff like that, just because oh well, it's already happened, it doesn't matter anymore. It's like, well, that's not necessarily true. You like seeing situations involving people on my list and then making bets how long it's gonna take for an incident to happen. Oh my goodness. Sadly, people still try to avoid the legal troubles like potential defamation lawsuit. That's true. Defamation law is very different country. Oh yeah, like every country has different ones. Yeah. Yeah, they don't know how people act like specimens seamlessly without qualm. Yeah, I don't. It's just shameless. You've noticed work ethics these days have been absolutely terrible. Yeah, things such as giving 2 weeks notice or communicating if you aren't going to take a job that you are hired. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna start up a VTube drama channel, Shiki. It's actually more meaningful to be accountable for my own wrong. Yeah, exactly. But they're scared to face public. The good guy facade can't last forever. No, it's true. Like, I think people would respect you more for taking accountability for doing something not great than you ignoring it and then just pretending like it never happened, and then just like avoiding it like the plague, which is kind of crazy to think about. Yeah, the mask slips eventually. It's just business. Yeah. Yeah, but that's my personality to always apologize for any like inconvenience or you know, if I'm involved in something, if there's like tech issues or things like that, or something didn't go to plan, it's like, oh shit, I'm sorry. It would have been cool if it worked out. So, I know it's not directly my fault, but I can't help but feel somewhat responsible for things like that. How to talk like that at the con? We'd respect you for putting out on your pants and apologize. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. But I think people are just so scared of getting cancelled and documents made and screenshots shared, and they just would rather like not take the L. I don't know. No, because with accountability, nobody will ever be satisfied with anything you do. Look, that's a good point too. Even if you were to profusely apologize, like be sincere about it, show change, people would still... I guess it's like one of those things, like never forget. The internet will just never forget what you've done, and you're going to be labeled that way forever. That's the quote of 2025 at this point. Let's do something positive to change that then, huh? VTuber drama channels always turns political, and if you ain't on a side, you're an offense sitter or a tourist. That's true too. Just no one can... That's a really good point. There's sometimes I look at like the VTube drama. I try not to look at them because there's some channels I really don't like listening on. They're very biased, or they're very one-sided, or they don't tell the full story. And sometimes I'll look at the drama and I'm like, wow, I really don't give a shit. That's crazy. And sometimes I'll be like, that's not great. I'll be like, why are people talking about this? It's literally nothing. Some things, you know. Aimee arrives perfectly on time to a perfect stream full of non-stop bangers. I'm so sorry, chat. I hope I didn't let you down. That's true. Oh yeah, damage control. Are you gonna do sucking up to your... Yeah, exactly. Google Doc. That's true. That's true, Mischief. But I get what you're saying. It causes people to be reluctant to do it. That's... yeah. A side should always be chosen. Little light, even if it... Yeah, I guess it's like to pick, like, even if they're both wrong, what's the lesser evil, I guess. Maybe it's one of those type of things. Yeah, most of the channel dramas are junk. I agree. Yeah, so many drama channels just pick a side and it shows... Oh, yeah. You'll never get, like, someone who's just presenting. But then again, like, if you really want to see the facts for yourself, just go on Twitter and find it. Yeah. You wouldn't believe how... Maybe you would. Like, a lot of the channels as well are, like, almost copy-paste of each other, which really... Because then you'll see, like... Sorry, I'm getting hiccups. Because if you watch one drama channel, like, one video... YouTube's like, would you like to see more of this? And you're like, no, I just clicked on it one time out of curiosity and I now regret my decisions. But then if you click on other ones, they're literally almost copy and paste of everything that someone else has said. And it just feels like I'm just being regurgitated the same information that everyone... I don't know. Anything else exciting happening soon? Yes! But I can't talk about it yet. No, if they're both wrong, you don't... I guess you realize... I guess you gotta evaluate and be like... support women's rights and wrongs. Yeah, I guess, like, yeah. Look, I sometimes see drama, like, I literally don't care about this. It's just all the same story after the same story. Yeah, and it's just... The only difference is, like, the clickbait thumbnail and title. Everyone's too lazy to reset. Oh no, it's so true. Yeah. A hint. I have organized stuff from the rest of June, July, and early August. I have like almost a full schedule, like something happening almost every week. Yeah. And then like I'm like, okay, I think this is pretty packed. And then someone's like, Aimee. And then I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'll add it to my schedule. And I'm like, oh god, I'm running out of days. It's very packed weeks. It's I'm gonna be losing a lot of sleep. Yeah, like video game journalists, 50 websites, regurgitating the same topic without adding anything. Yeah, and you know what's funny? Those like sarcastic journalist websites that do really well, and then like they spread misinformation on purpose, and then you could see like someone who just wanted to talk about the latest whatever it is, and then copy that information from that sarcastic journalist, and then it's like wrong information, but you could tell it's because they haven't really done any research on it. Yeah, I can fit it in. Yeah. Not getting done. No, you guys will sleep, I promise. If you run out of days, you still got nights. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, zero thought on the reporting, yeah. Ah, the pass. Yeah, I think, yeah. I think because if you go to Google, like, password leaks, there's a lot of articles and they must get their wires crossed, or people don't look at the dates of articles and think it relates to the thing that just happened. You know, or you make it as scary as possible. Hey, Fizz. Good hour. You doing? Yeah, I did have fun. Did you have a nice afternoon? Yeah, they shouldn't even be in the same realm, unless like not even unless actually, like it's a fictional game genre. Like, you know what I mean? It shouldn't even. I don't know. Misinformation has been prevented, especially on Twitter these days, since you can get revenue from impressions, and misinformation encourages people to be like, well, actually, that's a good point. I do like how they have the community note stuff. I guess that's also why people like to spread around leaks, because they get paid for the interaction, which is kind of grotty. Ah, thank you. I'll make sure I look after myself as best as I can. Yeah, it's just going to be 100% AI anyway. That's a good point. You're being chilling? Nice. Are you keeping warm? Yeah, rumors and random posts as facts. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the only AI allowed to survive. True. Now, if anything comes up on Twitter, we'll just go and say, Gook, is this true? Oh no, Grok? How do you say it? I think I've said a bad word accidentally. Worry about your own projects first before other. But it's I don't want to let people down. I'm very Grok. Okay. Twitter AI. Twitter bot. Who named this thing? Oh, true, rage bait? Yeah. It's just best not to even get... Elon did? Of course he did. It's a stupid name. What does it even mean? Means nothing. Oh, wait, did you guys tell me about this before? From a sci-fi book called Stranger in a Stranger Land. Ah, I see. Oh, that's kind of okay. I guess that is kind of clever, maybe. Yeah, I don't call it Twitter. Just like Elon. Yeah, just like stupid. That's crazy. I've seen people call it like XITTER, but then all I could think of is just like, do you pronounce that as shitter? Yeah. I probably ranted about it before. Hey, Ian is one of my favorite authors, and it sends me that he called it Grook. I mean, it means you're smart and you're cultured and worldly. It's just like, but when it comes from someone who you're like, you don't like, you're like, ah, it's not clever. It's actually annoying that you did that. How are you supposed to say shit? I think it's shitter. I feel like X is pronounced shit like a Yeah, no one's... I'm not gonna get like Elon Musk goons to come at me and say, you must call it X. No one's gonna correct you if you... actually, it's being called X for a while. I don't care. Called it shitter before it became mainstream. Yeah. True. Yeah, Elon sucks is... Yeah, no, I agree. Loved when they changed the name to X and everyone started talking about videos on X because now they call it... Yeah, it's been up for 2 years with the program. Okay. No! I see that all the time too. There was like a few things I was like applying for and I see that like X, formerly known as Twitter. Maybe legally they have to say X. Maybe there's like a clause if you're like doing stuff with the website, you have to... I don't know. I still write Twitter everywhere. I don't know how it would work. Like if you type in Twitter on Google, like nothing, it's not like it doesn't show up. The website still shows up. That's... yeah, the old Twitter logo was holding on for dear life. Ah, maybe you're right, Mario, yeah. Then you also need to let people know it's Twitter so they don't think it's... Ah, I suppose, yeah. So they can't just call it X and it's not called Twitter anymore, so they just have to... yeah. I don't get how they didn't... you know what? Yeah, I didn't need to try to understand Elon. He's just a... stinky. I just don't like people pretend they aren't... like, he ain't smart. No, he... look, no... like, he's done this stuff. Yeah, I can agree. I just think, like, some of his things... it's not... beneficial. I don't know. You can be smart and be silly at the same time. There's some things that I can agree with. There's some things I don't agree with. He's borderline lobotomized. We won't go political, but it's just kind of funny how he's trying to back out of something now because he realized it's a bad idea, which is kind of silly. Hyperloop, what's that? Mario SNL, he was on. What was that? They had a breakup. Yeah. That's a. Yeah, I mean, it would all be a team effort, but he's like the face of everything, so I understand how he has to, you know, I did this. Oh, Checky! It's like a Polaroid picture that has a signature on it. I would say is a Checky. But normally the Checky is like a Polaroid picture you take with someone and then sign it, like what maids and idols do. Yeah, but yeah. The person, yeah. If you came to the booth, at Offkai, I had digital Checkies. Yeah. Checky for chat. I want to do printed one. Maybe we could do them for merch. Like, maybe there could be a merch thing. You're jealous. Yeah, I think, Checkies' merch in the future would be nice. Yeah, the Hololive Checkies from Fez. Yeah, exactly. Or like the baseball ones. No, they're cards. No, they're Checkies. No, they're cards, not Checkies. They're a Polaroid picture. It started with idol culture, Apex. So like, you would take a photo with an idol or a maid, and then they would sign it and personalize it. Like say like to Apex, and then they would sign it. And that was like your memorabilia of like seeing that idol or seeing that maid. And then, yeah. But VTubers have started doing it as well as like merch. So like printed Checkies of like an artwork that is in like the shape of a Polaroid. And then they would have it signed. They would sign it and then or decorate it with stickers and things like that. Oh, the Dodger car. Oh, right. They do have Checkies as well, that's right. Oh, that's one thing I only got Checkies from when I went to maid cafes, and that was like about it. But I actually don't have any VTuber Checkies. Oh, no! I think I have a Docky Bird one, I think. From the Chinese New Year, I think. First time hearing of Checky when you were talking about the ones. Oh! You want to see what it looks like? You got a few Checkies at Offkai. Oh, nice. My model lean back. Yeah, I think that's my camera, where I put my camera. Like if I put my head back, it. I think I have a. I think I have a Docky Bird or a mint one, or a Docky and mint one. I have to find it, but they're the only ones I may have gotten. Hold on for a sec. Okay, I think I actually have to download my own Checky because I didn't save it on my computer. That's kind of funny. You have a Minto one that I wanted to get signed? Boo Cafe, but you were only allowed to get merch, so... Oh, no! Did you visit yourself? I should have visited myself. Yeah, getting stuff like that signed's pretty neat. I have to print the checky. I only got the digital. This is a digital one. What? Ta-da! Yeah, it's cute, right? Yeah, I like the Illa signed ones, yeah. Yeah. I thought like, if I keep going to Offkai and do meet and greets, then like you'll be able to see. Yeah, you like my signature? I really put a lot of thought into it because I want that idol signature look, but something easy to quickly do and not have to think about it too much. But I thought like it would be nice to see over the years, like how many times I went and how many times people collected them. Because I like stuff like that. If you go to something, then like you always have to have something to like, oh, this was the first year I went and I got this. This is the second year I went and I got this, etc, etc. I like stuff like that a lot. Like personally. Yeah. That's a cute A, thank you. When I first was trying to come up with a signature, I remember being told it looked like an Among Us because I put the heart inside the A. And then I stopped doing my signatures because I stopped practicing signature writing because I was like, no one wants a stinky signature from Aimee. And then yeah, but then I guess I had the confidence to try again. And then yeah, and then I was like, well, what's important to me? Aitomos, and we both start with A. So then I thought putting the Aitomos in the A, so yeah. What's your signature? This is excellent. Give me 20 of those immediately. If I ever do more con stuff this year or next year, I'll make more for as memorabilias. Oh my goodness, don't apologize. Yeah. That's true. I could say the same thing about like Shadow and Sonic and things like that. Yeah. But it was fun. I'm glad I got to experience. I know we've been yapping all over the place with different topics, but I'm very happy I got to experience something like this. I feel like little Aimee would be very proud of where I've come, like how far I've come, you know? That's true. What is Sonic if not Spiky Among Us? Yeah. I just hope like I haven't burnt I hope that's not just my only opportunity. Like I hope that I continue to like get more opportunities and like the bigger opportunities and you know and things like that. Is that a motherfucking Among Us reference? Aw, Marine! That's not way too long for the next one. I feel every stream's a Zatsu, I guess technically. Maybe. I'm glad. Yeah, we'll always here to yap. Thank you. I will gambarimasu. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I hope I don't sound like this. My silly brainworm is making me say things like, I hope, like, what were they saying? The brainworm ate my memory. What? Ah! I hate being stupid. Oh my goodness. I'll think. I feel like I got a slow blink. Me me when ah. The bigger brain worm ate the other brain worm, I think. I need a frog blink. Like the Oh my goodness! I'm so fried. Wormy worm world, yeah. BG3? I would like to do BG3, but I want to do it with campaign because I feel like playing solo I will get very lost and do very silly things. That's a true fact, Lightning. That I did say that. In my head there are 2 worms. Isn't that content? Yeah, but what if I get stuck and I don't know how to proceed because I'm not very good at playing D&D myself? I did say that, didn't I? Oh yeah, actually, I was talking to Ai today at the booth, and she's like, "Now that Offkai is all done, we'll get back into doing Subnautica." And I was like, "Yay!" But I said, "Of course, look after yourself first and things like that." So I think soon. And then we're planning to do more Power World with Non. So yeah. I'll quit my job and become a VTuber just for that. Easy peasy. Get on it, mate. Can you debut with big honkers so and nice lady body? Yeah, Power World. The horny campaigns. I beg your what? Oh, I'm glad you like the Subnautica collabs. Good soldiers follow orders. Oh yeah, I heard that about the update. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take care of myself. Hehehe. Yeah. A lot of thoughts. A lot of feelings, but today was a very good day. I'm feeling good. I think my body's been trying to get used to like the vitamins I've been put on and like the tablets, and then like having to adjust my diet to take them a bit. Yeah, I guess dazed is the word. Yeah. So I think like that's also kind of like messed me up a little bit. I think it takes 2 weeks for your body to like adjust to change. So I would give it like another week, and then hopefully everything is like good. I can't really tell if they're working or not, to be honest. I don't know, because I think I've been anemic and vitamin D deficient for so long. I don't know what normal is anymore. Because maybe I'll have like this burst of energy. As long as I stop like getting dizzy spells when I get up. I guess when that stops, then I know it's working. Yeah, no, I won't grow up. Maybe that's why I just stunted my growth. You're taking 8 big ones a day? Oh my gosh. I should probably get on some fish oil tablets or something, like omega-3. Yeah, cold. I don't. That's the thing. I've always felt the cold. Always, always, always. It's definitely my anemia. Ah, magnesium. My one's vitamin D and calcium, but I don't know why they put me on calcium. A girl is. I know. Give me your hoodies right now, and you won't get them back. Yeah, cute girl things. Exactly. But like the weather's also like really cold too, so. Unfortunately, I'm not a 2-meter long Amazon mummy. No. I'm lucky I'm a meter tall, you know what I mean? Always stealing the hoodies, yeah. Yeah, cook girl, aches and pains. That is a construct, yep. Oh, cod liver, oil, zinc, magnesium, vitamin C. Maybe I should do that too. You need to take more vitamins. How cold is... Oh, okay. I get... When the weather's like 21 degrees, I still want to wear like a hoodie. Celsius, I should say. 21 degrees Celsius. About like... Maybe about like 25 degrees. I might put like a jacket on so I can roll up my sleeves. Ah, no supplement. That's a good point. I guess I should be eating more fish, like getting more salmon and things like that. At 63 Fahrenheit? Or 25 degrees is when I start to say it's like getting warm and I maybe don't need a jacket or jumper, but I still probably would wear it to feel comfortable. You start putting a jacket on at sub 10? Why? She should be putting it on a lot earlier than that. Right? Is that how you say it? Guys are really built different. How are you so warm-blooded? I feel like a lizard half the time. I ask her. That's how I get cold very easily. I wear a hoodie or jacket all the time unless I start to sweat. Yeah, and then I take it off and then my sweat cools down and then I get cold and then I put my jacket on again and then another like hour passes and then I have to do the whole thing all over again. Omega-3 diet? Is that just... That's just fish, right? Built not to care. Well, you should care! That's how you get sick! Just don't be cold, it's easy. I was wearing just a hoodie while I was in JP when it was snowing and blowing. JP weather is so cold in winter. It was like chilly to my bones. Like I felt it, no matter how many layers I was wearing, I felt it go through my clothes. The cycle is vicious. Can never just be comfortable existing. Walking out like 80F thinking nice out today. What's 80F? Does it ever get negative down? It gets in some parts, but not in New South Wales. I think Canberra can get negative. I would say like where I grew up, it was like maybe 3 degrees Celsius is like the coldest I've seen it. Like maybe 3 to 5 degrees I've seen it. 26? Oh, okay. 26, okay. That's like a warm day. I feel like when you start to get in like 28, then it's like, oh yeah, that's stinking hot. Oh, Midwest winter. Sure. Step outside at night. Ah, this isn't bad. Go around the corner into the wind, hands turning into ice. Your comfy temp is 85, 90 F. Casual temps are chilly. Oh. Yeah, I feel like casual temps are chilly. I understand that. Don't even have to bring pants. I guess you're walking around. The other day I was out at Costco with a like family, like a couple of, I should say a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, and it was like one of the windiest days. It was so like icy. There was like an ice chill to the wind. Like in the sun it was nice, but the wind was so strong and cold. I saw someone in like shorts and shorts and a singlet, and I was like, ain't no way you're wearing that. That's crazy. Anything for fashion, I guess. But oh my gosh, how is it 25 cents? No way, it's that temp. It can help a hot day feel good. That's true. That's true. The wind, yeah. You got the AC. Oh, okay. I feel like in the morning waking up, I gotta put the heater on, and then before going to bed or when it gets night, I gotta put it on again to warm the house up. Women have a higher core body temperature than men do, which means you feel cold air more intensely due to the higher difference between the core temp and not room temp. Why are we built like that? Is that a reason? Is there a reason? Wind chill cuts down. Yeah, that's true. Anywhere from -10 to... Are you a polar bear? Gentle breeze making me... I know! And I'm like, oh, I need my jumper, I need my hoodie. What's my temp right now? It's 21 degrees for me, which is pretty cold. It says 22, max 22, feels like 14 degrees. Tonight it's gonna get to about 15 degrees Celsius is like the lowest temp it's gonna go. Oh, I think I would die in Canada. I think I would turn into an icicle. Ah! Take me away. Tell Sunny to be... Sunny even like coming into the blanket at nighttime. Like he digs at the blanket so I lift it up so he can come underneath it. Thank you. I will unfortunately be here for the rest of the evening. A difference in metabolism rate? That could maybe... Yeah, icicle, exactly. Yeah, icicle, yeah! So they can keep the baby... Oh my god, we're literally an incubator! We're literally an incubator. Hey Hanson, want me to incubate you? Ah! That makes sense. Ah! Yes, no! Oh no! No! I take it back, I take it back! I can be an incubator that sings, that's true. Can't ask them. You're passing. I'm glad, thank you. me when I incubate. Down, Marie, down! Yep, internet's forever. Are there any Seitomos left? Gone. Nomi's hanging on by the tiniest of threads. Oh yeah, that is a magical girl thing. Oh, true. That is a Madoka, right? Cube. I just call woman Cube from now on. That's definitely words I've chosen to say. Absolutely. Incubate. I know her. I hate that. Thank you. Seitomo. Fizz is a Seitomo. I'm glad. Oh yeah, I did hear that. Things... Yeah. The cold is an incredible natural thing that changes. That's like plastics. Like, do we stretch and... Because you know, like when something is warm, the particles in the thing, it like expands, and then when it's cold, it does the opposite of expanding. Yes, thermodynamic. Yeah, contract. Oh, contract. Yeah, contracting. Overcooking. Alright, next topic. Which I don't know what is. Is it late for you guys? I tried to put this stream like what I thought would be like after Offkai, like after dinner time. Next bit. Nice weather we're having today, aren't we? It's a great time for you. I know. It's 11 already. Not too bad. That's what I thought. How did we even end up here? I don't know. It's incredible how tangents work. It's midnight, but totally okay. 10 p.m. for me. Only 12:11 for me. 9 on the west coast. Oh, that's what I thought. Yeah, because I tried to make this like 7. It's been 2 hours already. Almost. Yeah, mysteries of the app. Who said that they like Zatsus? This is what happens. Who see Yippee? Emote as Ash Baby. I can see what you mean. What if I cheekily change the Yippee emote to the Ash Baby one? Yeah. Why do you like even the apps, Zatsus? 2ish. With the late start. Yeah, that was a bit of a late. I was crawling out of bed. I'm sorry. I'm glad. What would be funny? We got 7 more minutes. Yeah, we got 7 more minutes left. Ah, thank you. I think I've said this before, like, I wonder... I know have said, like, when you type, like, ha 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 ha, or, like, certain emotes and things like that. I think, people have said that that's actually them genuinely laughing. But I still get worried that, like, I'm just being too silly and no one's really laughing, and it's like, oh. But I don't know. Thank you, Marie. Miss you all the time. You laugh too often than you type. Sheesh. I think that's like my love language is definitely like through humor and laughing. Like I love doing things for people as a love language, but I definitely will try to make people laugh. and then if I've made them laugh, whatever expense it is, I get really happy that I'm like, ah, they're laughing, they're happy. Yeah, and dolphins really do wonders for the body. Yeah. Acts of service, that's a good word. Yeah. Yeah, I just want people having a good time. Yeah. My headcanon is that whenever someone types lol, they have the most straight poker face when they do. I do that too. Sometimes I type like, oh my god, I'm literally in tears crying. And I'll be like just sitting in bed, like leaning up against my pillow. But like inside, I'm like, that was very funny. I'm just not. I feel, you know when you like inner laugh, but you don't outer laugh? That's so funny, my ass. Yeah, the keyboard smash is definitely a reaction to a lot of things that I do. He would go to the internet and lie. Yeah, that would be crazy. Yeah, laugh at your own jokes. Sometimes... Do I laugh at my own jokes? So, I guess sometimes, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. You do, yeah. Okay, I do. There might need to be a compilation of like me laughing at my own jokes. You definitely do, okay. Lol is poker face, Lamau, and above is for laughing. Ah, okay. That was a great laugh. Actually, no, that's true. Because there's sometimes I say something and then I wait for chat's reaction, or like the Aitomo's reaction, and then I'll laugh. Or like as I'm trying to like hold it in. You start giggling because you thought of a joke, but I guess the bad thing is doing that, like, it could backfire. You think it's funny, but maybe someone doesn't think it's funny. Put on the list with Aimee reacting to Shadow compilation. That's a good point too. Yeah, laughing together. You can try. No, I think that would make me never want to tell a joke again if you don't laugh. I'll be like, okay, I'm just gonna be still. I'm just gonna be quiet. Not being laughed at. I love thinking about someone's reaction to something I'm gonna say, and then that makes me laugh. Is that laughing at you? Where does someone type lol Lamau? Is it real laughing or like poker face laughing? Yeah. Hello, welcome in! Yeah, it went well, thank you! Smiling and giggling for 20 seconds. Play Gussie. Oh my goodness. That's true. Self-deprecating humor myself. I think I wonder if there's like a word, because I do that a lot as well. Preemptive laughing at someone's. Yeah, I do it all the time, and then I struggle. And then I struggle for like what I actually want to say to come out. Like slink to the bottom of the screen if no one laughs. I'm so stupid. I do that. Yeah. Ron McDonald bit? What do you mean by that? The thing is that I want to be good at that dry humor, but I get the giggles way too easily. I just start singing. Maybe if I could set up a toggle where I can just like slink to the bottom of the... If no one laughs. Like a please clap. My favorite things is like... If someone said, so, like a word, okay. I'm trying to think. You know, like a word that sounds like a different word or like has a different meaning, and then you're like, haha, and... But my favorite thing is like saying the non-sus word, because the obvious thing to do is to laugh and say the sus word. Homophone? Huh? Homophone? Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Like, okay, the first thing that came to mind, it makes no sense. I don't know why... Oh, I'm embarrassed! The first thing that came to mind was poo-poo platter. So the first thing I would probably, like, to make it but if it was like a casual thing, right? Like, poo-poo platter, I'm saying it, I'm laughing at it because I just thought of A Bug's Life. I don't know, okay, it's in a stop! Okay! Like, oh yeah, like Puma! Like, pink. But I'll be like, haha, platter. Like, because you're expecting to laugh at the poo-poo bit, but actually, but if you emphasize the platter bit... Yeah, who ordered the poo-poo platter? Yeah. I don't apologize, you're fine. Anyway, that's all I could think of. I was just like, what are like two very opposite words that are next to each other? Oh yeah, booby trap. Exactly, like haha, trap. Yes, 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 like a booby trap. You know? Yeah, yeah. No, I don't play TF2. Yeah, Uranus, that's a good one. You've seen A Bug's Life a ton as a child and you okay, I'm glad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's like some funny... I think Simpsons, Homer from The Simpsons have done that a lot. There's like a lot of those type of jokes. Maybe that's where I got my humor from. I don't know. Do we have any movie watch-alongs coming up? I'll try to organize a rhubarb to watch Titanic. I will organize watching Silent Hill. I don't know if we'll watch it for Halloween, like October, or I don't know if we'll, yeah. No drinking for Titanic will actually pass away. Yeah. We'll watch Silent Hill. And I don't know. I think we still gotta watch Matrix. We put that on our list of things, like Keanu Reeves movies. Yeah, we'll watch the first Silent Hill. You're a cat. I'm a scaredy cat too. So, but probably not. Oh, definitely. I think the Lothario, Shadow the Hedgehog stuff. Was that what you were also referring to? Snapcube. I gotta organize to do watch along. Maybe I'll save it for when I feel like I'm doing a lot on the background and I need to have like a chill stream with you guys. Dude, they need to make more movies like A Bug's Life. That has really good stuff. Very good humor. I think games I would be more scared of because you have to like progress, so you have to like move and to progress. Oh yeah, Sonic Paradox as well, yeah. But like a movie will continue playing, but you can like hide behind your eyes and it doesn't matter. that you're not really looking. Titanic's just a movie about a woman who cheats on her fiance with a random homeless guy that throws her children's inheritance into the sea at the end. Young love or something like that. Yeah, a chill week for sure, yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Nomi. Oh god. I was gonna organize playing it over the weekend. I think I'm having a sneeze. When it went away. God dang. What was I saying? I got a frog blink every time I forget what I was saying. What? I got edged too much, I forgot. Help! Oh, Soma! I think I was talking about Soma! I was gonna organize to do it over the weekend, but then I got a bit, like, not feeling well, and then I got overwhelmed with a bit of work, and then I wanted to play Chrono Odyssey before, like, the playtesting runs out. So... And then, yeah. But I'll organize it for, like, this week later. My sneeze converted to a yawn, I'm sorry. That's true. There might be a better word to say. Chill week. But I wanna start Secret Rings. I wanna start Devil May Cry 4. I wanna finish Soma. I'm not born. I'm tired. Aimee is just tired. Oh, you'll love DMC4. Yeah, I think, yeah, Secret Rings. Oh, and 100 Line Defense. We gotta keep playing. I think they're like the main 3 games. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Actually, I have a quick question. On Sonic Origins Plus, there's like 2 versions of Sonic, like the original. Is there much of a difference between like the anniversary edition and like the classic version? Or is it better to play the classic over the anniversary? Or is it better to play the anniversary over the classic? Cause that, I'm a little bit on it. Oh, I'm playing anniversary! Fuck that! I'm playing anniversary! I hate the live system because I'm stupid and I die a lot and then you lose a lot of progress and then you gotta do it again. I think, like, look, if I wasn't playing on stream and I was just playing for fun and not having to feel pressured into doing things over and over and over again, like, if I do things over and over again, then, you know, I'm scared of, like, losing interest with chat or, like, new people coming in or things like that. Yeah, so I think I'll play. I think, like, yeah, I just get nervous with stuff like that on stream because it's, you gotta keep, like, the momentum. You gotta keep, you know, yeah. Yeah, I think it's a reasonable concern. I think it's, you know. Oh, yeah, I guess it is technically Eggman. You know what? I'm a fan of Eggman, so we gotta say happy birthday to Eggmans too. I know no matter what, not getting an Aitomos will stick around. I just feel my people-pleasing brain is just like, I feel bad for wasting your time. And, like, attention spans aren't, you know. what they were used to. It's a TikTok world. We're just trying to keep up. True, that's right. The small round Eggman is Robotnik. That's right. Ah, because he was known as Robotnik and then slowly changed to Eggman. Yeah, Mr. Tinker, for real, for real, for real, for real. Thank you, thank you. I won't. Apparently, the original Sonic, I think you can beat it in 2 hours, but if you were to collect everything, it can take up to 28 hours or something like that. I read that online and I was like, 20. How did you jump from 2 hours to 28? But I think it's if you get all the Chaos Emeralds, but I don't know how that works, so we'll have to play it by ear maybe. It's pretty short. Yeah, the first Sonic game, the one that came out in 1991. Since it's Sonic's birthday, and Eggman's, then I thought like it would be a good idea to. I wanna start getting into like the 2D ones anyway. But I think it's a good idea to. Because I was like, oh, maybe I could replay Sonic Adventure 1. But we just finished playing Sonic Adventure. Oh, no, because we still have to do final story for Sonic Adventure 2. And what else? But I want to save Sonic Adventure 1 to learn to speedrun it. And I felt like the time I decided to do like something for Sonic's like a birthday stream, it was like, oh, I don't have enough time to study the speedrun, so I think like I'll have to save it for next time. Like maybe when I finish all the 3D Sonic stuff and then it's like going through the 2D games, maybe the thing we do next is like the learning to speedrun Sonic Adventure 1. Yeah, it'll be new as well, yeah. Sonic 1's like an hour or two, even with... Oh, really? Okay. Getting the emeralds can be tricky. I felt like getting the emeralds in Heroes was like tricky. The first game only has 6 Chaos Emeralds, 7 came out. Oh, why only 6 in the first one and not 7? Interesting. It's pretty. Oh yeah, that's yeah. Maybe I can do it quicker as anniversary mode. We have been doing watching the IDW dub. We're up to the Chow races. But just waiting for new stuff to come out. Yeah, the hero emeralds. You had to chase them in the. They weren't actually too bad. I thought they were gonna be much longer to get, but they weren't too bad. But they were like tough-ish. At least you didn't have lives, I think, right? Sonic Origins lets you retry special stages even on failure, so it's way more Oh, nice! Oh, that's good. I didn't think that far ahead for the emeralds. Sometimes it's 6, sometimes 7 or 8 or 32. Wow. Illegal illegal chow gambling. Shadow and Rouge just met outside the game. Yeah, I think, yeah, with Aimee. They were in the car and then Rouge went in under, like, pretending to, like, submit cheese as, like, a racer. And then she went into that, is it a walrus guy's room? And then she getting cold, like, she got her cover blown or something like that. Yeah. Something like that. Oh, opossum. Is it opossum? Do you say possum or opossum? Oh, is it opossum? Cheese, how good. It was all 3 of them. I think. Yeah, they were in the car. Yeah, Cream and Cheese must have been at the back, and then Rouge and Aimee were at the front. Yeah, I remember when it comes to Shadow. Yeah, I remember OTP. Oh, it was a possum. Oh, possum. Not the O. So the possums that start with the O are the American ones, and then the Australian ones are different. Naruhodo, I think. Yeah. Oh, okay. The O is why? Why does it have to be silent? Who made that it is silent? Why put it there if it's silent? It makes no sense. Also, OTP is the shadow. What? Polycule? Polycule? What's a polycule? It's silent because it's shy? That's a fair point. I don't understand English. What's a polycule? Yeah, maybe it's looking at other languages. It's like, yeah, well, we're difficult too. We have silent letters. Haha. What's your favorite silent letter? Oh, it's a time bomb. Oh, like a polyamorous. Oh. Nah, he's not like that. He's loyal. Do you know why dark is spelt with a K instead of a C? Because one's English, one's French? Because you can't see that. That's a good point. Accent marks over silent ones. These. Write that one down. I gotta tell Aura that. I love like when we play Repo or stuff like that, or even when we DM each other. I just like give her random jokes. Oh, there was this one I did the other day. It was very funny. Let me find it. It was very, very, very funny. Oh! I got it! Are you ready? It was, why do squirrels swim on their backs? Why? So they don't get their nuts wet. Not the ellipse. Did you guys know that one already? Why? It wasn't funny? Okay, cool. Alright. Told people that one a lot. Made even better by one of her mods being a squirrel. Oh! Haven't heard that one before. I told her that and she's like, why Aimee? Why do they sleep on their backs, swim on their backs? Is this like a real life thing? They ride skis? I don't get it. Well, there you go. You got a new joke to tell it the next time you have a situation where you need to tell a joke. I haven't been skiing, no. I haven't really done anything extreme like that. I guess the only extreme thing I've done is like horse riding. I think so. You're welcome. I'll let you know what else I got in the bag. Oh! Midwest attraction. I see, I see. It can be. I remember I was practicing barreling. Barreling is when there's like barrels on like an arena, and you have to get your horse to go around the barrels like at a pretty quick pace, like do a full circle, get as close to the barrel, because as close as the barrel that you can get, it gives you bigger scores, and if the more space between the horse and the barrel, there's less scores. And I remember I was practicing that, but I went too close to the barrel, and the barrel got caught on like the stirrup, or like the underneath of the saddle, and it knocked over the barrel, because there's nothing in the barrels, and it spooked the horse and like jumped, and I was on the horse. I remember being so frightened, because I was like, you know, you hear stories about people like falling off and breaking bones or getting head concussed, or, you know, the horse doesn't know that you're under them and they can stomp you. So I got really scared, and I remember the teacher going like, do you need to take a break? I'm like, yeah, I need to take a break, I need to take a break. And I was like only young at that. I was like in still primary school when I was doing horse riding. So that one spooked me. Aimee rodeo. It's very scary. I had a very close friend that unfortunately passed away to a horse-related injury, and that made me like not want to do anything with horses again, because that hit like too close to home. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to. I will retire now. It's okay. It was like a long time ago now, like I think 10 years ago that it happened. So yeah, that's okay. It's okay. But yeah, it was very sad. It's very sad. But like, yeah. You gotta take things like that very seriously. Like, you know, a small injury can turn very bad, and or, you know, you think it's gonna be very like, oh, I'll be okay, I've never had an accident on this horse. Like, you just don't. Yeah. Yeah, motorcycling, losing a friend. Yeah, I'm scared of. My dad's had a few accidents on motorcycles. I definitely don't want. And in the area I live as well, there's a lot of people that we knew in the community that are passed away to motorcycle accidents and things like that. It's very, yeah, gotta be very careful. No, the horse was perfectly fine. It just got, I think sold to someone else after the incident. To a car accident, yeah. Look, I think it's good to be wary and be safe. But I understand, because I tell people like, oh, I'm scared of this. I'm as soon as I hear something scary, I'm too scared. I can't do it. But I think like fear can hold you back a lot as well. But I think it's still, fear is good to keep you safe. But, you know, I think also fear, it's a two-way double-edged sword. It can also make you not do things. Yeah, reckless drivers on the road. Oh no, I will make, especially yeah, it makes me very, very upset. Yeah, that, because I don't realize how much of the lives that they're playing with on the road by being stupid, because they think it's funny or they're showing off. It's small penis behavior. Yeah, but that's okay. Like, sorry, I'm reading a comment saying it's okay. Yeah, putting off from riding. Yeah, I'm okay. Not doing it anymore. Kicked by, like, getting bruises from horses, like, it's crazy. I know someone who had their finger bit off. Like, they're dumb creatures, but they do a lot of damage. Yeah, some risks. Yeah, that's a true special. What's wrong with small pee-pee? Nothing. There's having a small pee-pee, and then there's having a small pee-pee energy. I think. Yeah. Cute. They're huge. Their whole brain is muscle too. They're just thick as bricks. No, I was gonna say something that was gonna put my foot in my mouth, but I'm just gonna stop. Thank you, Nomi. No, I won't, because things stay on the internet forever. Alright. Yeah, mastering fears can be challenging, but it's a valid skill. I think like small fears that can manifest into like, you know, bigger fears and worries, and then but learning to overcome the small fears as well. I think obviously things that you know that are going to put your life at risk, or like there's like a chance for something, you know, right? Even like jaywalking. I get really upset at jaywalkers because I've seen incidences happen and heard stories about people jaywalking, and that's the last journey they've ever taken, or because I didn't want to wait for a green light to cross because they didn't want to be late for work or something like that. That really upsets me, because it's like, is it that important for you to not wait an extra minute to ensure your safety crossing a road? Too many. It's very stupid. Because cars either don't slow down, you're in a blind spot, you know, someone isn't paying attention on the road. It is not worth thinking that, oh yeah, you'll be right. It's not a good mentality to have. You can't trust other people to do what they should be doing. Absolutely. In a city, yeah, I'll never do it. Yeah, JP or something, but in rural... Look, rural areas I understand, because, like, you get a car, what, every 5 minutes or something like that. And it's not the same amount of traffic. That's, yeah, totally different. But, like, in the city, like, oh, geez Louise, it's so not worth it. Yeah. Yeah, how many... Amazes me how people will risk their lives to get home 30 seconds faster. Same. Even driving, like, I'll be in a car, and, you know, you see someone in the next lane, like, speeding next to you, and then you're like, you're an idiot anyway, because you have to stop at the next red light. It doesn't matter how fast you're going, you're just gonna either, like, not be able to brake in time, someone could pull out in front of you. Like, it's very, very... Yeah, all for what? You get to the red light first before everyone else? Congratulations. So stupid. You think your time is more valuable than everyone else on the road? Ridiculous. Yeah, let a car pass first before going, yeah. Yeah, they pull up at the next light next to you anyway. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like, everyone knows and looks at you like an idiot. Like, you're an idiot. So I don't know why... Yeah, I always, like... You can always tell, like, the dickheads on the road, and then you're like, oh, there's gonna be a cop waiting around. And then they get pulled over, and you're like, It's insane because chances of dying while driving is way higher than so many other things people won't do because they are dangerous. Yeah, that's true. And they will go on to be idiot on the road. Yeah. Yep. I don't know what happens to some... As soon as some people get in cars, they lose all sense of logic. Very silly. On a lighter note, I will find someone to raid soon, because I don't want to stay up too late for you guys either, because I think it's midnight now anyway. And yeah. Oh yeah, and drunk drivers, yeah. Stinky small pee-pee behavior. Led a high-speed chase? What? Yeah, I'll probably eat something because I haven't eaten at all today. So I'll do that. I know who we're raiding. Serenity's playing Sonic Adventure 1. Okay. Yeah, people just don't... Rules for everyone else but not for them kind of thing. Yeah, she's rolling around at the speed of sound. I think she's up to Aimee's part. She's in, yeah. She's such a gamer. Isn't this the one where... I think it's where Gamma's chasing her? Maybe not. Oh, I think she knows speedrun tech. I just saw stuff. Oh wow. Okay, wait. I gotta watch this with you guys. See, I just saw her clip through a door. I think she just clipped through a door. Oh yeah, and Gamma's right behind her. Alright. Anyway. She knows what she's doing. She's amazing. Alrighty. If you haven't already, make sure you get up and stretch your legs and get some water. If your day is beginning, I hope you have a lovely day. If you're going to bed, I wish you sweet dreams and a good night. If you're a VOD watcher and you watch all the way into the very end, thank you very much. If you watch live into the very end, thank you very much, your MVP. We're now going to be raiding into Serenity, who's playing Sonic Adventure 1. So our raid message is, hi, me, the doctor is here. And happy birthday, Sonic. If you want. And Eggman. Tomorrow, there will be a stream. We're going to be playing Sonic the Hedgehog. My first 2D Sonic game, technically. Yeah, besides, like, you know, Generations and things like that. So, if that's something that you're looking forward to, I hope to see you then. The reason I didn't do it today, like Sonic stuff today, even though I'm in the same time zone as Japan, I didn't do it because I felt like I would confuse a lot of NA people because with dates and things like that, so I decided to do it tomorrow instead. Plus off Kai today this morning as well. I would have been a little bit cooked, I think, to concentrate. So it would be nice to, you know, yeah, Sonic 91, yeah. And then we'll start. Well, I'll get out of the games that we're gonna play this week. We'll start like Sonic and the Secret Rings or Devil May Cry 4. So, and then we'll also be continuing Soma and 100 Lines at some point as well. Yeah. Please look forward to an announcement coming out this week. A good announcement, so nothing scary. And yeah, no, thank you. Alright then. In the meantime, Aitomo, make sure you look after yourself. Take care. And I'll see you next time. It's Aimee.